Okay. Well, I mean, ready or not, we're doing it anyway. So,
No,
hi.
Yeah, already.
Episode 25 of the Be Right Back podcast.
Is it only 25?
It's only 25. Yeah, no, we haven't been doing it. We've been doing it for a while, but it's so fucking inconsistent.
That's wild to think I've been a part of, like, at least 20% of them, then.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. But first things first. I will blame myself for this. Nocturne, first and foremost, welcome to the Be Right Back podcast. You have a thing that you need to do. I forgot to show you examples of what we do on here.
I thought, wait,
I don't remember
was Nocturne not a guest on the podcast?
I don't remember. Were you?
I've never been. No.
All right, so Nocturne,
okay.
I am sending you an image on Discord. I need you to open that in Microsoft Paint and start sharing your screen.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Welcome to the Be Right Back podcast. Let us know whenever you've got it ready. I gotta get this up myself. So Liko, you said you were going to Anthrocon, right? Which
Yep.
You only have the one suit, right?
I have both my Fennec suit and my Hyena suit, but yeah, no, the Hyena suit's what I'm bringing. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen your Fennec suit, to be honest. I've always seen your Hyena suit on Twitter.
Let me pull that up then, 'cause I do have plenty of photos. I think it's coming up on the 7th birthday of it, actually. This September.
Not bad. I will look at that after we deal with Nocturne here. So, Nocturne. So we have people, on the left and the center. On the right, you have 30 seconds to draw yourself. Undo that. Not that big. You may pick your colors, though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well with fucking pressures. Pressure.
It's okay. It's only 30 seconds of peer pressure. Are you ready?
No.
Can we get a timer?
I got the timer on me.
I'll have my own backup timer there just for good measure.
Do you not trust me for 30 fucking seconds?
No. It's just so we're in sync. So we're in sync. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Nocturne. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Halftime. All right, not bad.
Okay, some semblance of eyes. That's mouth.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Stop drawing. Okay, I need you to send that and send it to me.
That's good. No, I think that's
We've had worse. We've had much worse.
you have a good color palette there.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, by the way, I'm looking at the Fennec suit now. That's actually not. Yeah, no, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's super cool.
2005.
Wow.
No, 2015. Sorry. I have that.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, no,
not as impressive, but wow.
really old suit. Yeah. No. That one's what a lot of people know me for. So.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also for point of comparison for everyone else, this one is my more recent suit on the same stairs.
I will pull that up in just a second. I gotta do all of Nocturne stuff here. Let me pull that up real quick.
I hate mouse.
What do you mean you hate mouse? What's wrong with mouse? Yeah, see, this is a suit I know you for.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse no do mouse things.
Mouse no do mouse things.
Yeah, look at that cake.
I don't understand you people sometimes. Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Probably just me. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
I've been involved with the furry fandom for like at least 16 years, so
Dang.
I've seen
Oh,
many
you've seen
things.
worse, absolutely. I fully believe that. I don't want to believe it, but I fully believe it.
Yeah.
And that. Oh, wait, well. Table? And. There we go, you're on the table now. Congratulations, Doc 10. That doesn't look right. I don't care. Congratulations, you're on the table.
Nothing ever looks right anymore.
That's fine. So, with all of that said and done, what the fuck are we going to talk about first? We got a lot of shit between the last one and this one.
Yeah. Let's see. Well.
I know Nocturne, the first thing you had brought up was the fucking Apex Legend thing. The hell was it on here?
It's under gaming.
It's under gaming. Yeah,
Well, I gotta find it.
It's number 2 under gaming.
Yeah, it's number 2. Nunder 2. Okay.
Nunder 2. Nunder 2.
Yeah, Nunder 2.
Nunder 2. So, it came out a little while back, like, what, a month ago by now? But
Yeah.
Apex Legends Mobile has a mobile exclusive character now, which is Fade.
So how does that work exactly? Because like, are the mobile servers separate from like the other servers? I guess.
Yes, they are not.
yes.
They're not cross-play. They're not cross-platform.
Okay.
So-
I guess it makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Apex, not Fortnite.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be wild if you could play mobile versus like PC, like on PC. Like, who's this Fade guy? I can't play as him. What the fuck?
I think that would be kind of cool, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't know.
Now it's more like I don't know, the old Soul Calibur games where they had like ones that were exclusive per platform characters.
Yeah, like the one that instantly comes to mind was Soul Calibur 4. You had Yoda and Darth Vader.
Oh,
That's
I
exclusive.
think of Soul Calibur 2 with I think it was like Spawn on Xbox, Link on the GameCube, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then I think it was Kazuya or whoever it was from Tekken on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
I think it was-
whatever the hell
was it
his name
Kazuya?
was. No, it was his,
I don't think so.
His father, I think.
yes. Yes, it was his
Heihachi.
father.
Heihachi,
yes.
yeah, that's
Heihachi.
it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. I've never played this game. I had to guess that.
I just find it funny that in Soul Calibur 2, like everyone has all their victory lines and whatnot, like the typical like wow, I have won the game or something like that. Meanwhile, Link is like, ha, yeah.
As we would always expect it to be.
Look, don't worry about it. It's just on point with who he is. Nothing more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, okay, so that's interesting. So I wonder if they're gonna do more of that, so Apex is split up between mobile, PC. I'm guessing are consoles also like constrained to their own platform?
No, you can do crossplay with console on PC.
Okay,
but you have
interesting.
to
even with the Switch, like Nintendo Switch, since that.
I
Yes.
have no idea
Oh.
about Switch, but that's
Yes.
terrible because I've
between crossplay between PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox.
that's horrible because I've seen the game on Switch and listen.
Yeah, it is horrible.
From what I've seen of it for a Switch game, those 16 frames per second, not bad for a Switch game.
For a Switch game, yeah.
for an FPS fast-paced shooter like Apex, although
does it use motion controls though? Like the fine tuning?
I'm not sure it does.
I don't
I don't
think
think it would for Apex.
I don't think
That
it
would be
does.
amazing. That would be amazing because that was like one thing that I really liked about how they use motion controls in Breath of the Wild, where you could use the thumbstick, like the I think left or right stick, which one, to like aim your bow, but then you use motion controls to kind of fine tune your aim, and like that worked so well. And I want to see that in like more first person shooters.
No, I've been a fan of the motion controls, but I mostly use them on something like Splatoon.
Yeah.
But I will tell you now, Apex on the Switch has more aim assist than consoles do.
That makes sense because of the low frame rate.
Right, but it's terrifying. Like, you can probably be 8 meters, like, fucking 20 meters away from your target. You're gonna snap onto them.
Mm-hmm.
You could, if it was on anything else outside of a Switch, people would think you're cheating.
Yeah.
Nope, that's just the game on Switch. But overall, I think the character idea is to me, it's a if you look at it, it's just a I'm gonna call it a reverse Wraith.
Yeah, that's so like Fade gains a short movement speed boost at the end of his slide as his passive.
Right.
Yeah.
Then his tactical, he
Flashback.
he goes backwards. He phases backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then phase chamber is everyone phases.
Interesting.
It's a neat, and I think on a mobile game, like on mobile, that's actually a good idea. Because that's just outright damage negation at that point, and it lets you reposition if you need to, you and your whole team.
Yeah.
I think it's a neat idea. I think it's good for a mobile game. I don't know. I'll give it like a 6, mostly because I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, I really don't.
I mean,
but that's a decent idea.
It is a decent idea.
I honestly have not played Apex since I played it with Song, and I as with most like try hard shooters like that, I'm not good at it. So,
Bruh, I can relate.
I call it try hard is my word for like shooters where like the skill ceiling is just ridiculously high.
Yeah, I get
It's
you.
just like it's almost like anytime anyone ever asks me to play with them, it's just like, hey, Nocturne, you want to play some Apex at some point? And I'm over here just like, so you want to be held back? I understand. No, I don't. Why?
Same reason everyone stopped inviting me to League of Legends games. And someone's like, hey, Lico, do you want to play League of Legends? I'm like, do you want to end our friendship? This is a great way to do that.
Dude, I played League of Legends one time and I got called a bot.
Oh, it was that bad.
I was playing that fucking Arya character, and one of our teammates was just like, "I think this Arya is a bot."
Speaking of League of Legends, it's not on our list because I know it happened, like within the last 2-3 days.
Okay.
Xbox had their expo, and they were talking about everything on that was coming to Game Pass, basically. Yeah. So League of Legends is going to be on the Xbox Game Pass for PC. But also, if you have it on the Xbox Game Pass, you have all the Legends. They're all unlocked.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
And I think that's cool, but the thing is, what about all the people who have paid for these Legends over the years?
That's kind of just a kick in the face.
Yeah, like, I don't see it. They're definitely not giving you a fucking refund.
Yeah.
So, it's like, what are they gonna do? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for the newer players that have be coming in and everything. But what do we do about them? What do we do about the people who have probably spent multiple hundreds of dollars getting some of these characters? Some, not even all.
I feel like being like free-to-play players who got in on stuff early, kind of getting the short end of the stick is kind of par for the course, especially for like deals like this. Like I fail to think of another example, but I feel like something like this happened with I don't want to say Team Fortress 2, but like I don't know, maybe some other game. I think it was like one of the Guild Wars games. Where
I've never played Guild Wars.
I can't remember what it was. It basically, like, long story short, is like there were these things that you could like grind for, and like you had to, or you could either pay for it or grind for it, and then like they're like, oh yeah, for the anniversary edition, you get this thing for free. And it's like, oh well, I worked really hard for that, but cool. Now the new players are getting it for like almost nothing. So
It could be worse.
yeah.
Who wants to talk about Diablo Immortal?
Oh God, yes.
What's up, Nocturne? I don't know if you've heard anything about Diablo Immortal, first and foremost.
Not exactly.
Okay, so people have done the math on Diablo Immortal.
Is that on our list?
It's not, because it's also a recent one.
I felt like I linked it. I thought I had a link for like the one where some guy spent like $10,000 and got nothing.
I don't think you do, because I don't see it. You're laughing.
No.
It gets worse than that, Nocturne.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
If I recall correctly, if you get perfect pulls, and I believe this is for like what, all of your stats to be perfect for what, 5 characters?
Mm-hmm.
If you buy it all, it costs in the millions of dollars. But it's also free to play, so you can farm for it normally, which will take you 20 odd years to do so. If you get every pull that you need on the first try.
Little asterisk there about earning things naturally, though, like with hard work rather than paying.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, somebody found that they actually do have a hard cap to like unlocking stuff if you don't pay money.
And also, I believe if you don't play the game for a certain amount of time, and whenever I say a certain amount of time, it's like a few days, you will lose all the stuff you paid for. Activision, fucking thank you.
Oh, right then. Well,
I believe Square Enix did the same thing with that Chocobo racing game that they released recently too.
They had a Chocobo racing game?
Yeah, it looks a lot like Mario Kart 8, but like
that one. I forgot they did that.
Yeah, so they have basically they have currency that you can earn in the game that expires. So,
well, there's a difference. The currency expires, but whenever you buy the thing, you keep the thing.
Yeah.
Not with Diablo Immortal. You don't lose the currency; you lose the actual thing.
So it's worse. It's worse
yes!
than Diablo.
It's worse.
God.
I didn't think Activision could make things worse. Here we are, though. What do you want me to say, guys? Not like I defended y'all to begin with, but I can't fucking defend y'all here.
oh Lord.
I did work on my early bouts in the game industry. I did work on a couple of free-to-play titles.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of got me to think really critically about like free-to-play games, because at the same time I was also playing free-to-play games, just to kind of like, I don't know, market research, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I kind of came to the conclusion that there are 3 metrics you want to work off of when you're looking at a free-to-play title. The first one being, how far can I get without paying $1? Mm-hmm. How far can I get with $20? And how much do I have to pay until I feel like I am at a comfortable point in the game where I feel like I can do anything without feeling too much like a god. And basically, if the last 2 kind of coincide nicely, that's a good metric. And if you can get pretty far without paying much, that's also a really good measure as well. So, hate to say it, League of Legends is one of those games that actually does a good job of monetization. Like, you can get really far without paying a cent. You can pay $20 and get like a few skins for characters you really like, or I think like they have like $20 you get like all the champions or something like that. But like, I don't know, with like Diablo Immortal, like what does $20 get you?
Not a single stat.
So
apparently. I don't know, and gotta be really fucking frustrating. I'm glad I'm not a Diablo person. I wish I was, but I could never get into it. We already talked about that, Glacy. That's what got... God, how did we actually get to this jump? We did Apex into... What did we
did
go
Apex into, I think, Game Pass.
Yeah, we did Game Pass, and then we got into Diablo. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Game Pass with League of Legends and then Diablo, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What's the next thing we go on about? Nocturne, why don't you pick one?
Well, let's see.
More peer pressure.
See. Yeah, more peer pressure.
More peer pressure.
Honestly, this whole topic about this Fortnite player being banned has kind of piqued my interest. I want to see what that's about. Because how do you fuck up that bad?
Easy. Be racist.
Yeah.
American by birth, balding racist by choice.
Yeah, I mean
that quote continues to pop into my head when it's anything racist. Talking about any racist person, and that's just what pops into my mind. Is American by birth, balding racist by choice.
Yeah, sometimes people are just hardwired to be shitty racists. You can't rehab that.
Bullshit. I rehabbed it.
So yeah, so basically what the tweet says was a Fortnite player who qualified for the FNCS finals was called out for a video posted to social media showing off an extensive gun collection and saying, just in case there's ever a zombie apocalypse or a outbreak, we've got the armory. And so he was banned for 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks.
I mean, I will say it now. I'm surprised he even got 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it wasn't exactly an offense in game, but
right. So
yeah.
The fact that they decided to actually ban him in the game for it, I'm surprised at. I'm happy about it, but I'm very surprised at it. And I think they just felt pressured since it's some official Fortnite thing. I don't know what the FNCS is. I'm assuming Fortnite. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know. But I'm going to assume that they just kind of felt pressured that they had to do something.
It was mainly because it was definitely mainly because it was some sort of tournament, like a tournament finals, and it was like this whole big official thing. And so, of course, when there's a video for this player who's in it,
and this is what they're showing,
fucking racist, and this is what they're showing, and this is what they're saying. Obviously, people are just like, "Hey,
what the hell?
That ain't right."
Right.
Why the fuck is this guy not, being punished? And so they, of course, being pressured, they're just going to go and just be like, okay, you know what? Here. Of course, they only get banned for 2 weeks from it. And I like the comment you can see in the post says, I've been banned on Warzone for cheating, in quotation marks, longer than this.
Yeah.
And, this guy's a racist, only gets 2 weeks.
And not to mention, if you look at the image itself, he's only banned from competitive play.
Oh, so you can just come on the casual.
He can still just play casual, yeah.
And just continue spouting
whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, no. Due to your recent actions, you have been banned from competitive play for harassment. Please refrain from repeat offenses, or you may receive a permanent ban.
Yeah, get a permanent ban for competitive play.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, we can always hope that it's a permanent ban from everything overall, but I feel like Epic has to get their money somehow. So if they ban him from everything, they can't get their money from him.
Yeah, it reminds me of when Tyler 1 got banned from League of Legends. I know I keep bringing up League of Legends, but he got banned for being really toxic because whenever somebody would, I think. Because he always played as what's that character? You always play. Hold on.
You're gonna have to look it up because I know nothing about League of Legends except for a little bit of one character that a friend of mine liked, and even then, it's nothing important.
Let me guess. It's always Teemo, isn't it?
No. Somebody. I'm sure somebody in chat knows. AD carry, yes, an AD carry. But what's his favorite is favorite character? Draven, I think it is.
Draven.
Yeah. So like, anytime that somebody picked Draven ahead of him, or they did a draft pick and banned Draven, he would like absolutely like go full toxic, and he did it so many times he got banned from League of Legends. But because apparently that like was his whole shtick, and like he was making all the money off of it, I guess got enough people like yelling at Riot to like unban him, and Riot kind of was like, oh, okay, well, fine, we'll unban him. It's like, no, he was toxic as hell. Just stayed permabanned, but whatever.
Did he clean up his act at all?
I'm assuming so, but I don't know.
Because like, if he has cleaned up his act since then, it's a chance that it's less the community and more he like maybe contacted Riot himself.
Yeah.
Could have happened. Who knows? I don't.
Because like going back to the Fortnite thing, it's just like banned for competitive play, and how Riot commented is just like, well, Epic's gotta make their money somehow, and I'm just sitting here just like, personally, with Fortnite being as big of a game as it is, and with many people making the microtransactions and shit like that, I don't want money from someone like that. If I've got, everyone else.
Well, I mean, the thing is, why would they care? In general, why would they care who the money is coming from, as long as they're getting the money?
Fair,
yeah, exactly.
Because not to mention, with their business model and giving away so many free games constantly, yes, they're gonna have to get the money from somewhere. Like,
unless he's a whale. Unless he's doing like.
Well, that's how they get people into Fortnite. That's how they make their money, is off of whales.
Yeah, exactly. So if he's like one of the big like top spenders, then I could see them being lenient. But at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like.
That's like
if you're toxic, like, I don't know, one of the biggest like one of my biggest donators I had on stream a while ago, back when I was streaming, I actually had to ban him because he was like really incredibly toxic to everyone else. Which, yeah, it was just, I won't get into it, but yeah, I mean, it's just basically like no amount of money can overwrite the fact that somebody's toxic. Like,
right, but we're not big companies. We're just people.
Right.
Like that's like them banning them banning him off of League of Legends, or the guy getting banned off of Fortnite. Imagine if Twitch in their prime decided to fucking ban Ninja for something. You know how much fucking money they would have lost? A lot. Yeah. Or like right now, I believe XQC is one of the highest subbed people to on Twitch right now. If he gets banned for something, Amazon's losing a lot of money.
Well, they did ban Dr. Disrespect, so and he was one of their biggest. So
I still don't know what. I don't think anyone still knows what happened to him.
I think that news did kind of come out, and it was definitely, from what I understood, it was like it was not as big of a deal as what a lot of people made it out to be. I think what it was some issue with like he broke a contract or something with Twitch, where like I guess they wanted him to like stream exclusively on their platform, and I guess because he was like doing something else, they didn't like that. So
I don't know, because there were so many things that were up in the air about it, and we never got confirmation. There was people talking about some fucking tax evasion. There were people talking about a fucking bathroom incident. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't fucking care. I don't even know who this person is, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's one big thing that like, one big problem I have with that is like, which obviously everyone else did, were like if because they're so hush hush about it, like everyone only assumed the worst.
Yeah. Like I've since then I've seen the guy and seen some of his content. How do you not assume the worst with him? Honest question. How do you not assume the worst?
Yeah, especially for some guy who recorded in a bathroom and cheated on his wife. So.
How many times?
Yeah. Doctor, disrespect your wife.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, that's glorious.
Oh no!
I love it.
Fuck.
You fucking doctor.
Pick something else to talk about, Liko. Fuck.
See, I'm just looking up the reason he was banned. Is it a dox ban also came at a time when a significant number of streamers were being suspended for DMCA violations, but given the severity of his punishment, it's unlikely that that was the case for him. Okay, yeah, so we don't know. We do not know. Okay.
Yeah, no, they never told us. Oh my god.
Oh, I want to actually roll two topics into one here. One having to do with Quebec and one having to do with France. And that's the whole idea behind the language policing.
Yep, I know which ones you're talking about. I just gotta find the second one. If you'll excuse me, I know it's somewhere on this list.
So under sociopolitics, number one. Yeah,
Thank you. Come.
Yeah. So the first one being this thing with Quebec is apparently Bill 96 in Canada. It was basically by law. Okay, I'll just read what this doctor says. She says, "Did you know that if Bill 96 passes, and it looks like it will, by law, I won't be allowed to speak to English-speaking patients in English anymore, or Italian-speaking patients in Italian, for that matter, by law." And are people even aware that this is happening in Quebec? So let's see. Basically, the idea is that this is kind of a long-standing thing with Quebec where they're trying to preserve the French language. There's been a long-running thing where if you have English signs on your store, they need to be replaced and put in French. And I don't know. Quebec has this whole anti I dare I say for lack of a better word, this whole xenophobia issue. I did dig into this a little bit, and there seems to be a little bit of specificity on it. Where I think it's if for example you're somebody who speaks English and you're visiting from outside the country, if you have been in Quebec for less than 6 months and you end up going to the hospital, then the doctor can actually talk to you in English. But if you are a resident of Quebec and you've been living there for more than 6 months, they are obligated by law to speak in French.
Which makes no fucking sense to me. And I don't think it's just a Quebec thing. I think it's just a fucking French thing altogether.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you don't see this in America. If you'll have Spanish doctors speaking to Spanish patients in the United States. It's just, I don't know. So I'm just gonna see if it actually passed or if it's still currently.
I would see if it passed or not because I don't know if it passed or not. But I kind of had to make that noise because I'm from South Louisiana. I am from deep French shit. I think it's just the fucking French.
Yeah. I mean, as we will learn with our next story. Yeah, it looks like this is still ongoing. I guess there's no. I guess it's still ongoing because there's no. There's still people talking about it to this very day, but I don't think there's actually been a vote on it yet. So.
I don't know what's gonna happen if that goes through. That's gonna be fucked. People are gonna fucking die. And there are probably some doctors that are gonna lose their fucking medical license because fuck this, they're there to save people, not to speak French to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which in turn is gonna get more people killed because, hey, that person lost their license. Well, they can't be a doctor anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure also, especially nowadays after the pandemic, there is, a doctor shortage, so... Because I mean, not... Because I know, a lot of doctors quit because, they couldn't handle the pressure of dealing with the pandemic, so yeah, I mean, there's a shortage, and now they're doing this to put pressure on doctors in Quebec, and it's just why are you doing this? This is the worst thing you could do. But I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're trying to preserve the purity of the French language. You can say a single word and it can mean 7 different things. 5 of those things are gonna be fucking horny.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really make any sense to me. Like I want to know who like thought that was fucking okay to even think about, because it it's just like, yeah, you know, I want to know what the fuck is wrong with me, but I don't fucking know what the hell my doctor is trying to tell me, and they by law can't fucking tell me in a language I can understand it. Like,
Do I have a brain tumor or is this a migraine? I don't know.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. My doctor can't fucking tell me in English.
So okay, so if
I'm fucking dying, you know?
Right.
this little snippet from the article, it says if a doctor violates the tenets of Bill 96, all it takes is an anonymous complaint, i.e., snitching, to the Office of Québécois des Langues Françaises for investigators to enter their office and start seizing records without a warrant, including confidential medical records. So HIPAA violation. And I don't know if HIPAA is something that's in Canada. And in this, doctors are not alone. Many provisions outlined below are similarly backed by expanded powers of search and seizure by the official Office Québécois des Langues Françaises. So, yeah, no. If this passes,
It's gonna be a shitstorm.
If it passes, I'm not visiting Quebec, especially if I will be going later in my life when inevitably my health is going to be like not as good as it is now. So,
well, the other issue with that is if it passes in Quebec, that's gonna start a precedent.
Oh yeah, sure.
And that might not just end in only Canada as well. That could be worldwide.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part. If that starts to become a precedent worldwide, oh shit.
I mean, at the same time, this seems to only really be an issue with like the French
fucking
language.
French.
Because like I don't see Spanish doing this. I don't see Russians doing this. I don't see like the Italians doing anything like this. There just seems to be some kind of pride behind the Québécois and like the actual like mainland France French. So I don't know. It's just
It's weird. Which moves into our next fucking topic that you also wanted to bring up.
Yeah, France. So France proper is banning gaming terms like esports to maintain language purity. Like, do we know what the word esports means? It is short term for electronic sports. It's meaning like, you know, competitive gaming.
How do you say electronic sports in French?
So they want to change esports to they want to change it from playing esports into jeux vidéo de compétition, and they also want to change cloud gaming to become jeux vidéo en nuage. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but like mouthful. They want us to use mouthful words.
Yeah, for the most part, I'll tell you that.
It's just like it's not. I mean, I would understand if if the words themselves, like the original words themselves, are long, but no, they're shorthand words. So I don't know. I say this as somebody with French heritage, so I have every right to be critical of the French. So, but
I don't think at this point you even need a right to be critical against the French. The French are being fucking idiots as usual.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just I don't understand it. I don't think I want to understand it is the issue either. It's just it's stupid. It's ridiculous. What are y'all doing? Why?
Long story short, French purity becomes xenophobia, becomes blatant ignorance, to varying levels of dangerousness to needlessness.
Hooray. Anyways. What else can we even...
I mean, just to go off bound more on the point about, like, Quebec, the Quebec language police, like, that has been a thing for a while. I remember reading several stories about how, like, some game store was selling board games, and they got they got slapped with a fine because they were selling games that were had English titles. There was a restaurant that had the TripAdvisor sticker on their restaurant, and they got slapped with a notice for having it say TripAdvisor instead of whatever the French words for TripAdvisor would be. And it's just like, that's a company name. like
Why do you even get fined for that?
I don't know. And like I had a friend of mine whose mother was who lived in Quebec for a little bit, and like she trained her dog, and she was issuing English commands to her dog, and like busybody Quebecois like were like giving her shit for talking English to her dog. It's like, what?
Dog.
Mind your own business, please. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I could go on and on about it, but we don't really want to talk about that.
My head hurts.
Yeah. Fair enough.
What's something else we could talk about? I wanna talk about a meme. I'm just gonna talk about a meme. Are y'all ready for the meme?
What's that?
Hey.
Oh, is it Morbin time?
Oh, absolutely. It's fucking Morbin time.
Oh my god.
There's Ace, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Yo, what's up,
Uh-oh.
Ace? You're fine.
It was a night.
Oh boy.
Dude, you're...
I'm not getting into it.
Okay.
That's fine. You don't have to, but dude, we're just glad
The
to have you.
fuck did you draw?
That's Nocturne.
Protogen.
So yeah, hey, what's up, Ace? How are you doing?
What am I looking at?
Welcome to the BR Back podcast as Nocturne the
Ages
Wolf drawing his
Christ.
Protogen. As Jesus Christ.
What in the hell? Okay.
That's why you've never seen him. It's Jesus.
Jesus
What are
Christ is here.
What are you,
Jesus,
what are you
Jesus
looking
hate-
at?
I'm
A
gay.
fucking disgrace. That's what you're looking at.
Jesus. Depending on my language pack, is that Jesus?
Oh, God. So yeah, Morbin time.
Ace, yeah,
Oh,
you're just
fucking
in time for Morbid time, Ace.
So, are we gonna watch it the third time because we were all busy that weekend?
I have never signed a petition. I thought about signing that one.
Oh my God, yes.
So, not once, but twice.
We wanted a
Morbius.
third. Yeah, we wanted a third time. We were all busy that weekend.
You're right. Yeah, we were all busy that weekend.
We didn't get a We didn't get a proper notification of incoming. You can't just drop a movie like that, especially one no one's heard of. Now that we know what it is, maybe a
Well,
third try.
so many people have heard of it because of this one fucking meme that someone put out. Like, from what I've heard, because I refuse to watch this movie myself,
Yeah.
the movie is just bad.
I've watched it.
Oh,
is
dear
it?
God, how is it? Let's hear some first-hand experience.
So I don't want to say it's absolutely horrible, but it is forgettable.
Okay.
It is easily one of the most forgettable movies I've ever seen. Like, and I've seen every Marvel movie. So
Oh, it's a Marvel movie?
the thing is this, like, it's one of the Sony Marvel movies. Like,
Oh, so it's a bad one. Got it.
yeah. So
Okay. What's up with the stairs? What did I miss on that topic?
we just showed up. I mentioned my.
Oh yeah,
my,
I'd never seen his Phoenix suit, so I was like, hey, yeah.
You fucking wear it on stream.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I haven't streamed in a while, so.
Good.
Don't make
Which is
me.
awful. Hey, YouTube live viewers, where you at?
No, I've thought about switching to YouTube.
Can't you like cross stream and that's?
I did at one point, but I had to stop.
Do it again.
I would.
I'm with that
It's,
awkward enabling friend, except instead of drugs, it's streaming on YouTube.
That's true. That's fair. Technically, it is
Meth streaming on YouTube. Obviously, meth is more healthy for your health.
But can I get some more cocaine?
No,
Fuck.
I have expensive car to fix.
Ah, that's true. I have not expensive car to get fixed.
I have expensive car to get fixed.
What's wrong with your car?
You guys need to fix a car?
Surprise,
You wanna come help?
$2,000.
I wish.
Yeah,
I could.
do you want to drop my fucking engine to replace the air conditioning compressor?
That sounds like a fun weekend time.
Only thing I know how to do is drop the fucking engine. I don't know how to do anything else.
I know how to drop the ball. I do it every day.
God fucking damn it.
On point with the depression jokes tonight. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shame it's dull.
But yeah, Morbius.
So they released the film not once but twice.
And it bombed both times.
It bombed even worse the second time.
No, the first time it just did bad. The second time it bombed.
Yeah.
I believe the second time, the day it released the second time, it only made about $85,000 overall. I don't believe something has bombed that bad in a box office ever. I'm actually not sure.
And the reason why they re-released it was because of the It's Morbin Time meme that came out.
And yeah, apparently they just thought, oh yeah, no, that means our movie is popular. They're talking about it constantly. Put it out and make more money off of it. Like, read the room.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the joke is that that came out of it is that there was somebody originally tweeted the best part of Morbius was when he said it's Morbin time and morbed all over those guys, and then that kind of ran wild, and somebody was like, he never says that in the movie. Like, oh yeah, well you've never seen it, so how do you know? And like the joke is that we're like gaslighting people into believing that he actually says it in the movie, and no one can verify it because no one's actually seen the movie.
I don't think anyone legitimately believes it though.
But
I don't think anyone legitimately believes it. We're just all collectively running off of 3 brain cells.
Like I posted screenshots.
So I have a question. I have a more important question.
We have an answer.
If we're running off of 3 brain cells and there's 4 people in this call, who doesn't have the brain cell?
Me.
I have all the brain cells. Trick question.
Apparently, there's only 2 brain cells.
Mom said it's my turn with the brain cell.
Mr. Morbius, can I have the brain cell?
My God.
Please don't morb on my brain cell. I'm good.
Ooh. Oh, God.
I'm good. Ace, pick a topic. It's your turn.
Oh fuck. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but alright, let me get to the fucking list.
That's fine. Let's get 1 or 2 things in for you then.
Where's the list?
I've got it here. Let me DM it to you.
Format text. Cross out ones we've already done.
The racist Halo that I put in is a classic.
Oh, boy.
Oh, let me see if there's other stuff before we just go to race.
We already covered racist stuff. I don't think we covered racist Halo.
Yeah, I put that in today.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's why I didn't. I'm not seeing it on here. I had to think about that one. Shit. Do we want to talk about racist Halo?
Oh my God.
No.
This one has the worst optics I've seen in a while.
It really fucking is.
Let's see. Yes, let's see how fucking. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about racist Halo.
All right, Ace, kick us off with racist Halo.
What the fuck else is there to say other than racist fucking Halo?
So
I shouldn't be laughing at this, but holy fuck, this is terrible.
So they decided to add a nameplate for Juneteenth, which celebrates freedom of those who are enslaved, and they named the nameplate Bonobo after a fucking monkey.
Yikes.
This is like Walmart trying to sell the Juneteenth ice cream.
That's on the list.
That is on the list.
Hey, guess what topic is fucking next?
Yeah.
Now,
Dude,
since
Pride
then,
Month and Juneteenth is just like a double whammy of corporate bullshit.
it really is.
Yeah,
I
easily.
love it. This is the worst one though.
Now, since then, it has been quote unquote patched. The name of it has been changed.
Imagine if you could just like hotfix
Gorilla?
racism.
to Gorilla.
Could you imagine
I don't know.
Could you imagine America hotfix 420.69 patched out racism? Like I
Guys,
can't
we
wait for
patched out
the,
racism. Problem
Yeah,
solved.
I can't wait for like Joe Biden to drop the new hotfix. It's gonna be great.
Oh, God damn it.
Has he dropped more hotfixes or stairs?
Stairs. He hadn't done shit for this country yet. But no, we do actually
there's-
indeed have the Juneteenth ice cream. I don't know too much about this.
Yeah, what was the outrage with that other than just corporate? corporate greed?
It's just corporate greed, and the fact that it's literally the same flavor, just rebranded.
What was the flavor?
I don't know. I was like, I think it was like,
Red velvet swirl and
Yeah, there it is.
cheesecake, something.
Yep, red velvet cheesecake. Trademark logo by the word Juneteenth.
scroll down. Does it show like the actual ice cream tub? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's right
there
there
it
in the bottom right corner. Yeah, there it is. It's a celebration edition.
Celebration my ass.
No,
It's just rebranded fucking.
literally, it's not even a new flavor. It's
Yeah.
just
Good
rebrand.
tasting, good sounding flavor though.
It
But-
does sound really good.
Oh, absolutely! I would feel like I fucking love some red velvet and cheesecake ice cream right now. Holy shit! But
Swirl.
I mean, this world just makes it interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, just in case you can't see it on the ice cream label, it says to keep it frozen.
Shit,
just-
you're right. I didn't
In
notice.
case you didn't know.
I did.
I
Shit, I'm
personally
doing
like
it
to
wrong.
leave to leave my ice cream on the counter. You know, just soup.
You mean like how fucking Saul left his milkshake out overnight and then complained it was liquid the next morning?
Wait,
Whoa.
was that when you guys were here?
Yeah. When he left it out in the fridge, when he put it out in the freezer, he woke up and said, "Why is it liquid?"
Did he attend second grade?
I don't know. I know. He fucking put his milkshake on a table and said, "Why is it liquid the next morning?" It was,
Why do you fucking
dumbest
think?
it was an amazing milkshake. And then I was like, "I'm gonna save it for tomorrow." Yeah, me too. He sets it on the table. I'm like, "You're gonna put that in the fridge?" He's like, "I'll get there." He
I'll
didn't
get there.
He didn't get
What?
there.
What do you mean? I'll get there.
He was drunk, admittedly,
Okay.
but no, he doesn't get a pass on it.
That makes a little bit more sense.
All right, now that I've talked about racist Halo and ice cream, I'm being yelled at by parental units, so I'll be back hopefully. Have fun.
All right.
I want to
All
die.
Understandable. Have a good day. He's already gone though.
Yes.
All right. What's next on the list? What other bullshit do we want to talk about today?
Oh my god.
We have so much.
Did you see that Cryptobros reinvented the dollar bill?
I think I did see that.
Now,
So
It's fucking monopoly money.
yeah, no, Crypto Bros have invented money.
I want.
They
There's
have
just
made
one-
the Bitcoin note.
We have come full circle, folks.
There's. Oh my god. So there's one topic that I'm seeing
Uh-oh.
that honestly just.
Baffles you.
Who fucking lets these people have these positions?
I gotta find what you're looking at now. Where are you
So
looking?
what I'm talking about is the fucking pastor calling
Ah.
for extermination of fucking gay people.
Oh yeah.
Calling it, saying shit about, fucking, what's the
That's
term?
what
What's
that's
the term?
what God teaches.
should
That's
be-
what the Bible says.
They,
And all
sh-
that.
they should be lined up against the wall and shot in the back of the head. That's what God teaches. That's what the Bible says. Where the fuck did you learn this?
Where
you
the
dumb
fuck are there
motherfucker?
guns in the Bible?
Like,
Holy
what?
shit! How Americanized have we made the Bible?
Who the
It's in the
fuck?
New Testament.
Yeah, the New Testament. I'll give you a New Testament. No, dude, I'll give you a New Testament. Get off the fucking podium. Like,
I fully fucking agree with you.
Who the fuck do you think you are fucking teaching the word of God?
He believes he's teaching the word of God. That's who he believes he is.
You don't like the word of God. No, you don't understand the fucking word of God. I ain't no fucking Christian, but I already fucking know that ain't fucking right.
Well, no, it's not.
Last thing I remember being taught in fucking church is that God loves everyone.
Yeah.
All right? So this motherfucker don't know shit. I don't believe there is no new fucking testament. Kiss my fucking ass and go jump into fucking reality for once in your life.
I don't want him in reality. Get the fuck out of here.
He needs to be fucking taken into fucking reality because he ain't fucking there. He definitely ain't in it.
This really just kind of comes down to like the old fundamentalist religious types. Like, I mean, there's the I don't know how touchy a subject this is, but like there's like the Islam fundamentalists who are like responsible for 9/11, but then like you have the ones who are the Christian pastors like this who are like no better, honestly, when it comes right down to it. Like they're the same ones who bomb abortion clinics and all that shit. And it's just like religion had its place, and I think at this point it's kind of like not, I don't know, it's at this point it is kind of a root of many problems now. I don't know.
It's just it doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like religion's not even fucking religion anymore. It's just some jackass standing at the fucking podium calling himself a pastor, preaching whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, no, it's just a crutch for hate, really, is what it comes down to.
In my honest opinion, my kid tells me he wants to go to church, and I'm just gonna sit there and just be like, honestly, with what I've seen, no. You can make the decision when you're able to make your own decision. For now, I'll make it for you. Like, you ain't gonna be taught some fucking false fucking information there, my friend. See,
for me, religion is really fucking weird, right? Because I grew up a Christian. And of course, we were taught to love everyone, except for my grandmother, who decided to teach us love everyone except for the Protestants down the street. Always make fun of the Protestant church while we're passing by it. We always did, too, as a kid. Yeah, so, I mean, I grew up a Christian. I dated a Wiccan for a time, and then, I was married to a fucking Muslim for 11 fucking years. I think even in this day and age, religion does have some place, but it's not what the fuck is going on here.
Definitely not.
This is not it. And it's
with everything this guy is saying, it's honestly the sense of we should line up the gays against the wall and shoot them in the back of the head. It's the same thing as saying we should line up every straight person against the wall and shoot them in the back of the head. Same fucking difference. You don't like this specific type of fucking people.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Yeah. It's.
I don't
like
know.
It's the kicker. The kick in the pants with these guys too is that what they do is tax exempt too, because they're running a church. Churches are tax exempt
because of a separation of church and state, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they're also trying to push what ultimately comes down to their politics through religion, and it's just like, okay, well, if you want to actually be listened to, if you want to have a say in politics, then we need to strip you of your tax exempt status. Like, but if you don't like that, then kindly shut the fuck up.
But then we're sitting here in this day and age where all of their shit that they're saying, people are trying to make it to a law. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. No, exactly. So they shouldn't have a say in laws, especially considering separation of church and state and the fact that they're tax exempt. Like the fact that it's just ridiculous that, like, not to say that this guy has any any sway in like laws that are passed, but like given like a lot of given the whole thing with like the repeal of Roe versus Wade and all that, it's kind of scary to think that like religion
is just starting to be a bigger dominant thing now. Ow.
policies like this that like obviously favor they get their laws passed. I don't know. It's just it's hard to put into words what I'm trying to say here, but I don't know.
See, this is very off topic, and this is just kind of for comedic humor. But bringing up separation of church and state reminds me, some years ago, whenever Overwatch had came out like 4 or 5 months ago, someone in I don't know if you know where this is going, Nocturne, but someone in South America made the Church of Hanzo. And it was legally recognized as an official church. Tax exemption and everything. It was literally for Hanzo of Overwatch. And their religious holiday was like, you know how for Christianity you can't work on a Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Theirs was you can't work on a Tuesday because you have to play Overwatch. Legally fucking recognized as a church.
That's beautiful.
Like, once a month, they got to get off on a Tuesday and go fucking play Overwatch. Like, are you fucking... And the guy even admitted, it's like, yeah, no, I just did this to see if I could do it and get a tax break. Okay, well, you fucking did it. Holy shit. I don't know if it's still going. I'm very curious if it's still going. It might be with Overwatch 2 around the corner.
I think the religion of Jedi was also recognized at one point.
Oh my god.
The Temple of the Jedi Order.
That doesn't surprise me, though. There's way too many people that like Star Wars.
I'm sure there's also a Klingon one as well.
Oh, Lord.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Yeah,
next?
Ace was in
did
here.
step away. Yes.
Yeah, because he's dealing with stuff. Do we want to go back to talking about the fiat currency the Cryptobros have reinvented, though?
You know what? Sure.
It literally looks like Monopoly money. Like,
What do you mean looks like Monopoly money? I thought it fucking was Monopoly money. Yeah. Look at this shit.
Like, it even looks like the faces on there just look like the vaporwave like marble heads bust sculptures too.
So
it's just like, how does this even work? Like, do they like? Does each dollar bill like correspond to like some part of the actual blockchain, or I don't get it.
You want to know what the biggest mistake is that they've already made with this, though?
What's that?
They printed the 2 millibitcoin bill. No one's gonna use that.
Oh yeah, no, I have a couple of $2 bills in my safe right now, just because they're
cool. They're
kind of
neat.
interesting.
Also the fact that they're called millibitcoins. So, are they worth 1/millionth of a Bitcoin?
I think so, yeah.
If so, isn't that regulating what the Bitcoin costs? Which was the whole thing of what they didn't want to do? Correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong! So...
Just imagine, like, considering how volatile Bitcoin is, like, you go to the store with these... Oh, that's the other thing I'll get to, but, like, just theoretically speaking, like, alright, I have got, like, 10 millibitcoin of, that I can use to buy a pack of gum. It's, like, the exact cost of a pack of gum right now. Go to the store, and the guy, like, takes it, like, the price of Bitcoin actually, the value of Bitcoin went down. I need another one of these. Just like in the course of you going to the store. But like, the thing is, like, what store is even going to accept these?
I hope no one does.
I'm sure, like, I don't know, they had like the Bitcoin like ATMs at one point.
I remember seeing those, but like,
yeah, there was one in the 7-Eleven near me at one point. I don't know if they still have it.
I haven't seen one in forever. Thank fuck.
God. Yeah. But I don't know, this just kind of shows that they're like trying to, once again, Bitcoin cryptocurrency is trying to fix a problem, is a solution for a non-existent problem.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'll agree with that. Fully agree with that. because they're trying to keep all of their stuff. God, what's the fucking word? To where the government can't fucking run it or anything.
Oh, decentralized.
Thank you, decentralized.
Yeah.
Well, y'all fucked that up already. The IRS fucked y'all up for that.
Yeah.
And now y'all are fucking yourselves even more by making the thing y'all didn't want to happen.
Honestly.
Oh.
God.
I just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't get it. I still don't personally understand Bitcoin and everything. I do. I understand it. But not to a degree where I fucking care for it. At this point, let it burn and the world would not be any fucking different.
Yeah. Everyone was talking about how Bitcoin is the future, and personally, I just can't wait until we eventually stop talking about it. Like, NFTs were big 6 months ago, and now they're basically kind of on the way out. So
the only reason NFTs were big was because people didn't know what the fuck they were, so they were Googling it, and that was inflating the search of NFTs, which made them seem popular, which then made people produce more of them. But as soon as people realized what NFTs were, no one fucking cares.
Right.
yeah, no, there was let me pull it up real quick. There was a post that a friend of mine retweeted, where it was some guy who was like a Business Insider type guy, and he said it's quite popular to slam dunk on art NFTs right now, but where was everybody 6 months ago? You're only entitled to a victory lap if you called out the nonsense when in doing so came at a social cost, when it was the unpopular thing to say. Dude, I was dunking on NFTs from the start. Like,
I remember seeing that post. And yeah, Glacy has a point of it. Some of the people, the majority of the people who own the majority of it were just trading it around with one another so they can make it seem more expensive.
Yep. Yeah. It was all insider trading and all artificially inflating, and what the hope was is that it would eventually inflate to a certain value that some schmuck would see, like, oh wow, this is being traded around a lot and this increasing in value. I should probably get my hands on it. And once they get on it, everyone just like scuttles out of the room like a bunch of cockroaches. Like, wait, where'd everybody go? I wanted to sell this for more. So,
you know, the only good thing that NFTs and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has done to me?
Was that?
This is me rolling into the next topic. Whenever it erased all of fucking Elon Musk's gains in Tesla.
Oh my god, yes. That made me very happy to read.
Oh, absolutely. The fact that whenever they had that 50% crash, and it wasn't that long ago. It was what, last month?
Yeah, and it's still going lower too.
Yeah, all of Tesla's fucking. Oh my god, I can't think of words. All of their gains gone. That's not the word I was going to use, but that's what I'm using now. No. I don't know. I'll probably remember it like 20 minutes down the line. But the fact is, fuck you, Tesla. Fuck you, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
It's funny because, like, I've gotten... When I first bought my car, I got a few questions from folks, including my brother. Like, why don't you buy a Tesla? Why don't you buy an electric car? I'm like, I don't have, like, $50,000 to spend on an electric car. Plus, I don't want to buy a Tesla. So...
See, I would so drive an electric car, but not a Tesla. Tesla is just kind of a breed of its own.
Yeah. I kind of unrelated, but what I am eyeing for my next car, if it comes to the United States, which I'm sure it will, because we did get the Porsche. We are getting the Porsche. Was it the Porsche Taycan wagon? We got that, or was we? At least we are getting it. I am currently waiting for an announcement about the e-tron Avant.
e-tron Avant?
It's an electric Audi wagon, And
Okay.
Oh God.
it's basically an electric version of the A6 Avant, which is a station wagon, and it is proposed to get like 444 miles on a single charge, and
It's
that's
not
like
bad.
that's what I want. Like that's
Yeah.
my big qualm with a lot of electric cars is that most of them don't get over 200 miles. I very recently when I was looking at real estate, I drove about 300 miles in one day with no like, and I couldn't stop anywhere to like charge or get gas or something like that. So
Mhm.
if I had to do that with an electric car, I would have had to tack on another like hour to recharge my car. So,
But I personally love the idea of electric cars just in general. But
yeah,
you will not catch me touching a Tesla.
no, me neither. I honestly I will much sooner trust an actual car company that with experience to like actually produce a good electric car. Unfortunately, Volkswagen hasn't really done that well with the I think it was the ID4 or whatever it is, and I think there's been Chevrolet has done well with the Bolt and the Volt, but those have kind of a low mileage, like they're all like commuter cars. But
Mhm.
Yeah, it honestly like that is the thing that I will agree with there is the low mileage because like in all honesty, because so where I work with the Nissan, I work at Nissan, and when I transferred over to the Nissan side of things instead of the third party company that I was working for,
mm-hmm.
I actually thought about getting a Leaf
Oh,
as my lease car, but it's the whole thing about the mileage. And I have family that live up in Indiana that I'm going to see in a couple of weeks, and that's 380 miles when the Leaf can only get like 240 in a single charge. So
I'm excited for you two going to Indiana, by the way. Hope you have fun.
we will. We've got plans.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like that's the only reason that I didn't get it is because it doesn't go far enough for me
Yeah.
to actually be able to be okay with using it.
also like the other issue I have with like a lot of electric cars is that the cheaper ones tend to be like really small. Like I drive a Subaru Outback. That's like 32 square feet inside. 32 cubic feet interior space. Whereas like a Nissan Leaf or a Chevy Bolt or something like that is like no more than
very minuscule.
is like no more than like 16. It's just you're not going to get much space. And like there's been so many times where I've filled up my car like to the brim with all my stuff whenever I travel places.
Although Nissan does have a new electric vehicle that released recently, and it's a little bit bigger.
Is it based off the Quest?
No, I believe it's something entirely different. It's like an SUV this time around.
Let's see.
How's the mileage?
Don't know.
So we got the Nissan Leaf. So is it called the Nissan Tree or something?
It's called okay, there it is. It's called the Nissan Ariya.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That looks a lot like a Mazda CX-5. Like, oh yeah, it looks like it's probably based off the Murano or something.
Yeah, it does look like an electric Murano.
Yeah.
I know what a fucking Murano looks like. At least I should at this point in my life.
I don't know what it looks like.
Murano, the original.
My fucking line makes them. So.
Murano, the original crossover SUV before the market got ridiculously saturated.
I'm not a car person. I have no fucking idea.
I only know what we make most of the time, except
Yeah.
for shit that I was already, very, very interested in.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
But I do see in chat, Glacy was asking about the guy who lost his NFT ape. Which luckily we actually did have that on our list.
Oh, you mean Seth Green?
Yep, Seth Green's
Green.
Bored Ape NFT, which was set to star in its own animated show, got stolen. And now he no longer owns the commercial rights to it and cannot make the show.
You should just try doing it anyway, just to stick it to that guy.
Then he could be slapped for copyright infringements.
Ooh, so close. Only 300 miles. Anyways. Sorry, I was looking it up because I was curious.
Well, yeah, but the guy stole it, so like, if the guy tries to come forward, then that guy would get arrested for theft. So
That's
it's
like
kind
an
of like
immediate fucking arrest made right
yeah,
then
so
and there.
it's just a kind of like your move, bitch, kind of moment.
Right? Exactly. I dare you.
I mean, if it was stolen through a phishing scam, you still signed waivers to. You would have to give commercial rights to someone else. There's paperwork that you have to sign. If you're not reading the paperwork, that's your fucking fault.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it's just. Yeah, so apparently the current owner of said NFT wasn't the person who stole it. Claims to have not known it was stolen. Which if that's the case, then
That's
legally,
really weird. Then
if that's the case, unfortunately, they would have to legally hand the rights back over, and then that person would be compensated through the seller, unless the seller has legal waivers saying that they're not responsible for the sellers that are on their website, which those sellers do exist, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm currently like, I'm trying to like, I've got like the math equations floating in my head right now. Just kind of like trying to figure this out. Like, you know, that one GIF. But,
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. What
Yeah.
are you thinking though? What math problems are going through your head?
I'm just thinking like it's just like this. It's like this acrobatics of like IP holding versus NFT holdings. Is just like, okay, so if the guy who stole it like sold it and the guy who bought it owns it, then who owns what? And like I don't know. It seemed and like what happens with it? Like does Seth Green have the right to take it back, and at what cost? It's like okay, I don't know.
He wanted to make a show out of it. I fucking hope that he doesn't get it back.
That yeah.
He
Part of
deserves
me is
that,
like
dude.
yeah, part of me is thinking that too. One thing that's not on the list, which everybody's been talking about, is the Dolly stuff.
Oh my god. I have been seeing all of the Dolly mini stuff, and I'm really disappointed because I tried it out myself. I tried 2 different prompts, right? My first prompt was personified dubstep, which just came up with fucking neon pink and neon green people.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, I decided to be funny, and I put in biblically accurate angel Spider-Man. It literally just came up with regular fucking Spider-Man.
Oh wow.
So I don't know how people are getting all of these awesome looking results online. I certainly didn't.
Let me. I'm just gonna link a whole bunch in the topics, and you can choose to show which ones you want to show.
I think my favorite that I have seen. Oh god, I'm sorry. I think my favorite. Yeah, the first one that you posted was my favorite one so far.
Fisher Price guillotine.
The fucking Fisher Price guillotine.
Oh my god.
You haven't seen these, have you, Nocturne?
No.
Oh my god.
I managed to do a whole bunch of good ones myself, actually, too.
I wish I had some good ones, but Nocturne, I'm gonna send
There's
you a
ones
few
like
of these.
what was the one that was? There was one that was like minions and a cross burning.
What?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta find these. The ones that work really well are the ones that are
the fuck.
the ones that are the they're Funko Pops. You just put in name Funko Pop and like it turns out like perfectly.
Do you have questions, Nocturne?
I have so fucking many.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we were able to answer those questions.
Gordon Ramsay sinking in quicksand.
I saw that one.
My soul.
They're all so
My
bad.
soul is sinking in quicksand.
They're all
at this
so
point.
bad. They're good, but they're all so bad.
God. That was also good. Walter White in Paper Mario. Steve Brule in Evangelion. That's one I did. Karl Marx in Fortnite.
Fortnite. I hate how good it came out.
Also, Ted Cruz ramen mukbang.
I hate it. It's fucking. And it's also a little scary, like how fucking realistic these things can look.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that last one. I don't want burrito shoes, but here I am looking at fucking burrito shoes.
Oh my god, there's gaming. There's gaming wheelchair.
Oh no. I hate it! No. No.
There was one I saw a while ago. I need to find it. Actually, no, it's probably in the Forza chat that I'm in. It was WRX at the bottom of the ocean. Let's see if we can find it.
I believe it.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why?
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 I don't know. But this is just the mini dumbed down version. There is a bigger one in the works.
Yeah, the Dolly 2 is the one that there's a wait list for, and I really want to get access to that.
Oh my god. Why am I looking at a WRX underwater? It is so weird because it looked like it was actually just fucking... It's fucking AI generated. And it looks really fucking good for AI generated. Seinfeld with minions. No.
Yeah.
Get it out. Get it out.
And then
out.
This is the last one. This is the last one I'll post. Oh.
I actually want to see it.
Requested Discord block any messages of our mostly accurate robots deemed explicit. What? It's literally just Vin Diesel.
Send it to me in DMs.
Okay. Yeah, I think I posted it. This is the one that I actually posted to my Twitter, so I'll just send it to you.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Should I be worried?
Probably.
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Vin Diesel goes to a furry convention.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this shit's great fun. You'll probably spend an afternoon on it. The only thing that kind of slows you down is just how congested it is, and you have to keep on retrying. So.
Mm-hmm. I really want to like stand up and walk away. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to try it, there's a link.
Have fun. Fuckingface.co/spacious/Dolly Mini/Dolly Mini for whatever reason.
Yep. I want to figure out how to run it locally, because that way I can stop dealing with the congestion and also use my own GPU for it.
I think unfortunately, if you were to run it locally, you would have to have the whole AI like onboarded to your hardware.
Yeah, no, so you need to have Docker installed, which last time I had Docker installed really actually messed with my network settings, so
Yikes.
I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that's been what's kind of been creating all the memes as of late.
Which they're good, don't get me wrong. They're great, they're fantastic, and I love them.
Yeah.
I would like one to work for me.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I'm thinking of is the only reason that the biblically accurate Angel Spider-Man only showed up Spider-Man is that it's just the Spider-Man is just a perfect being, apparently.
Yeah. I tried doing Teletubbies at the Capitol riot and it just did Teletubbies.
It's already a Capitol riot because apparently they were pushing a gay agenda.
Yeah, like the closest I got was one of the images happened to have like the Capitol building in the background, but everything else was just like group photos of Teletubbies.
I know. God. You know what I remember whenever we bring up Teletubbies? I remember the fucking fear-mongering from way back when, where people were talking about, hey, this is what your chicken nuggets actually are. And it's all this pink slime that they just grind everything together and then fry that. And it's like, bitch, that's just the Tubby custard machine.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say that they had the there was also like the fear of the hidden gay agenda of Teletubbies because
I said that earlier for their Capitol Riot.
Oh no, I was saying like Tinky Winky has the upside down purple triangle basically.
Oh my god, can I find that post? That's the question. Can I find the post? I think I just found it.
I'm not going to show the images, but I'm just going to read off some other prompts that people did. I had Steve Harvey having an existential crisis, Seinfeld with minions, Joe Biden as a Minecraft villager, Hindenburg disaster in Fortnite, Joe Biden stuck in a tree, Elaine Bennis possessed by the devil, Frasier with cat ears, Lightning McQueen in Skyrim, gender reveal drifting, Initial D, Fast and Furious, Todd Howard modding Skyrim, and it's just Todd Howard in Skyrim. Fox with fabulous hair, and it just looks like a fox. The 1993 Renault Twingo in Skyrim. So,
I found the post. It was originally a Tumblr post. Which is them trying to explain, like, hey, this is mechanically separated chicken. It's just everything thrown into it. The bones, the eyes, everything. Because it's crawling with bacteria, it has to be washed with ammonia. And then it's fried and served to you. And then they just scroll down and someone points out, bitch, that's the Tubby custard machine.
what does Tubby custard taste like anyway? I wonder.
I don't know what Tubby custard tastes like. But I don't know if I want to know what comes out of the Tubby custard machine. I understand that what comes out of the Tubby custard machine is Tubby custard. But
yeah,
I don't want to know. Like, that shit just looks like a load of unrefined bubble gum.
yeah, so it's probably custard that tastes like bubblegum. I wonder. I don't want to think about it though.
I don't want to think about it either. But I had to look it up because that was going to be on my mind until I found it. I'm very glad all I had to search in Google was, bitch, that's the Tubby custard machine, and it's the first result.
My god.
Beautiful.
Do we want to go with anything else today?
I did find something in the list that was actually very interesting to me.
Go for it. What you got?
The DeLorean.
Oh yeah. Which there's very mixed reception on that.
The four-seater?
I think, yeah, the four-seater. It's actually...
It looks good.
It really does. I can kind of get behind the concept with it too, because like you still have the fucking classic butterfly doors with it, and obviously there's a main reason why it would open front and back seat, because how you gonna fucking design that efficiently, you know?
Well, no, like it looks like a DeLorean. The doors open like a fucking DeLorean.
It looks like a more modernized, like present day DeLorean,
and that was the point. And it looks good.
I like it.
I would drive this.
I would too.
The interesting is, like, they also said it's kind of based more on the Medusa concept, which was basically a four-door version of the DeLorean. And I don't know, I'm looking at the old concept photos. I'm glad they updated it, because the old one, dare I say it, looked ugly. Like, the original DeLorean looked great, comparatively speaking, but the Medusa, not that pretty. not that pretty at all.
God, imagine
So,
calling Medusa ugly.
yeah. Um, so yeah, no, that I mean the new one, I feel like it looks a lot more like a Porsche Taycan than a DeLorean. But you know what? It's a new electric car, and it's as a whole, it's more competition for Tesla. So
Good.
I figure I say it's a net gain in general. So I
No,
don't know.
absolutely. Like, just overall, in my opinion, this is hitting nostalgia for people. This is hitting people who like modernized looks.
Yeah, I can see why some folks might have been disappointed. Like they're probably expecting like, oh, I wanted it to look like the old DeLorean, which like that would be cool if they did like
A re-release of that DeLorean.
yeah, well, it was there's a whole trend where they take old designs of cars and re-release them as electric. Like they did one of like a 1980s Hyundai. There was one of that Ford F100. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like it starts with the word retro. It's not retrofit, but like retrograde or something like that. But like they basically take the exterior of the old car and then give it a full like EV like remake, and like they kind of update the interior. Like if people are expecting that for the, I kind of see why anyone would expect that for like the DeLorean when they were going to do that, but I don't know. It is still from the perspective of somebody who has never heard of DeLorean. Like this, it looks cool. I'll say it looks pretty cool.
Absolutely, I agree. It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, this would be honestly be something I would definitely see myself fucking driving without a second fucking thought about it. You know, no second guessing. Just get in and fucking drive. This is your car now. Like, I would have no problem with that.
I think the only topic that we can actually follow up with this is the Geico topic all the way at the bottom.
Oh no!
My insurance company.
I think we have to follow up with that, right?
Yeah.
So who wants to lead off this one?
I guess I will, since they insure me right now. So,
all right,
guys,
Lico, take it away.
I'll read the headline. Geico ordered to pay Missouri woman $5.2 million after she contracted an STD in a car. Missouri woman was awarded $5.2 million in a settlement from insurance company Geico after contracting a sexually transmitted disease from her partner in his vehicle, which was insured by the company. Court documents show. The Missouri Court of Appeals upheld the award this week. So this makes sense, technically speaking, because I guess
off of a technicality.
Off of the technicality, because car insurance not only is supposed to cover damage done to the car, but any sort of injury sustained while somebody is in the car, be it driver or passenger. STDs qualify as an injury, so any sort of like treatment and care that you need to get for any STDs received while in the car will technically be covered by the insurance company. So I guess I don't know. That's just it's such a funny technicality, but it has to be upheld, and not to say it sets a precedent, but because like this has always been kind of the case. They just kind of, I guess they never really had to deal with it before because no one really thought to like fight for that.
Okay, but does that mean if I'm riding in a car with someone and they give me COVID, can I sue the insurance company?
If they refuse payout, yeah.
Like, how do you? Oh wait, how do you?
That's actually a really good question, actually.
Because if we're considering an STD an injury,
yeah,
we're considering it an injury because it's a disease. So wouldn't any sickness be considered a disease, which then translates into an injury?
Yeah, no, I would totally see that as viable. Like, if you were, for example, to ride in a car, where you like, I don't know, either your friend is driving you or you're taking an Uber or Lyft, and the driver had COVID and they didn't tell you, either because they didn't know or they were just being ignorant. And then you end up contracting COVID, and you can like prove without a shadow of a doubt that you got COVID from riding in that car. I feel like you could feasibly, like, basically audit their insurance company, like, not audit, solicit. You could solicit their insurance company, like, hey, I received COVID-19 while riding in this vehicle, and it's currently insured by one of your policyholders. Pay up. So, and I'm sure, like, there's a pretty good chance that they have to pay out. So, at least if they're Geico. I don't know.
But also imagine having to go to court proving that you got an STD in some guy's car.
Yeah. I guess it also raises the question if you get an STD in somebody's house, does homeowners insurance cover that?
So
fair point.
This apparently happened in February of 2021 is whenever she petitioned to Geico directly.
Yeah, this sort of thing takes a long time to go through.
Right. Which, going on with what it says, partner just neglected saying that he had HPV. And didn't disclose that.
Yeah.
And that his insurance policy provided coverage for her injuries and losses. But apparently made a final settlement offer of $1 million to resolve her claims. Geico declined that in April of last year. So this has been going on for a year and a half now, just about.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 days ago, the woman wins?
Yep.
Arbitrator determined that there was sexual activity in insured automobile that directly caused or directly contributed to cause. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, are they saying that if they had done it anywhere else, then she wouldn't have gotten HPV, or I don't know, because like that seems to imply that like the
she only got it because she was in a car insured by Geico.
Yeah.
I think it's basically more along the line. I think it's basically more along the lines of that it was contracted while sexual actions were taking place inside of the vehicle insured by Geico.
Okay.
Not that she wouldn't get it if she wasn't in it, because you know the dude had it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
But the arbitrator is claiming that. And I'm quote reading this. There was sexual activity in insured's automobile that directly caused or directly contributed to cause the woman to be infected with HPV.
Does that mean that the car contributed, or does that mean that it directly caused because the guy had it? I'm confused.
Exactly.
That's probably why it took so long to kind of get through this case, and they just kind of
thinking it's more talking about because the guy had it, and it just so happened to be while in his car insured by the company. Therefore,
but how
the company's obligated to fucking pay out.
But that still doesn't make sense. Like, you could own any car. What if you didn't have fucking car insurance?
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, part of me thinks that these two knew each other well enough that this was like planned out or something. I'm gonna go there and be the conspiracy theorist.
Oh, that's
I'm
fucked.
gonna do it.
Oh, that's fucked.
Like, who the fuck goes to the car insurance over getting an STD? You would beat the fuck out of the guy that gave it to you first, then take him to court. Why are you taking Geico to court?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
And it gets even worse because as I'm reading it, Geico tried to appeal it. I would also appeal it. A 3-judge panel reviewed the whole case and confirmed, yes, you have to give this woman $5.2 million.
That's wild.
I guess Geico really pissed them off or something. I don't know. Like, if we're gonna go that route, then I'm guessing they know Likey, the fucking company.
I don't.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
See, here's the kicker. I'm sure the policyholder, his insurance rates went up because of that.
Oh, he
lawsuit.
probably got dropped.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They were mad because 15 minutes didn't save them 15% or more.
God.
Oh. But like just reading the article, this reads like a fucking Onion article, and then it also reads like this should be shipped from Florida. It's CNN
Only
and it's
in
from
Florida.
Missouri. What the fuck?
Oh, it's Florida?
No, it's not. It's from Missouri.
No, it's from Missouri.
I can't take this seriously. How do you
Well,
take yourself seriously after that? What are you
Like,
gonna
it's
tell
something-
people?
It's something that happened, but it's just like I refuse to believe it. Regardless.
No, I
refuse to
unfortunately believe it. That's the sad part. Do we want to talk about anything else? We've been going for an hour 45. I don't know how much time y'all have.
My brain's dead. I don't want to do this anymore.
Right. If that's the case, I'm only gonna bring up one more topic.
I just want to look through here if there's anything I was like, oh, we gotta talk about this.
Okay, we can pick one. I have picked mine already.
Okay.
I
think
it's a
I
very
might
simple
have.
one.
I might have one. Hold on. Just want to double check this real quick. Oh boy.
Is it I see the one you're hovering over?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, so
but
I
then
can
there's also this one which I'm really excited about.
Which one would you rather?
I don't know. They're both really good news. I would say. Yeah, those are like the only two I really want to talk about left. So unless you have another one you want to talk about.
I have a different one, but mine is very quick.
Yeah.
Nocturne, did you want to do a last minute one yourself?
The LED fursuit is what I have.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Where is that?
Oh yeah.
Right at the top.
Is it all the
Yeah,
way at the
first
top?
Number 5.
That was a good one. Okay. So, we'll go with that one. We'll go with your first one, Liko.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. The one you sent me has ad blocker shit.
Oh.
I'll pause it on this site for once. And then refresh. So, we're just going to go in very quick order. The first one. A singular 2-year-old ordering 31 cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm happy about this, the kid's face of fucking victory at ordering 30 cheeseburgers.
Do what you must have already won.
Exactly. You can't give those back.
That is the face of victory.
Like, that just makes me happy. So I had to go with that one. Oh, dear God. I see why ad blocker is going off on this website now. But, alright. So we're going to yours real quick. Liko, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'll just rapid fire the two that are actually good. I'd say good news is that Mariah Carey is apparently being sued over "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and as literally anybody who has listened to the radio or gone to stores around Christmas time, this is the song that always comes on whenever you're in there. So if she ends up losing this lawsuit, we might no longer hear this song on the radio. So
No loss to me.
I don't know. But the thing is, it's weird is that like the fact of the matter is that like the original song predates hers by 4 years. The original song was like 1992, and hers is 1996. So why is it that the original like claimant is like waited 25 years to make this claim? Like I don't.
It was actually released in 94, not 96.
94. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So, so it was 94, and then the original one was 1989. So, I don't know why they waited so long to claim it other way. It's just, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yep.
But we'll find that out at a different time.
Yep.
Very quickly to your next one.
And then the other one is that USB-C is going to be the mandatory cable type for plug-in type for phones starting in fall 2024 in Europe.
Please set that precedent. Please set that precedent.
Which probably upsets Apple, because Apple loves their Lightning cables so much.
Oh, they love all of their crap.
Yeah. Fuck you, Apple.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's so weird that like they didn't like do that to begin with, considering like they made their laptops like all USB-C. So I don't know why they decided like, oh, we're gonna still have Lightning cables. Like, no, don't do that, please. I'm sure they're gonna try and like weasel their way into like, well, like you can use any USB-C cable, but if you use our genuine Apple product USB-C cable, you'll have faster charge time and you can only get certain types of data through you only get certain types of data through our cables. It's like,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
and last one, Nocturne.
So this fucking suit is just so fucking amazing. Like it's first of all, just the amount of effort and the amount of work, the amount of time put into such a breathtaking suit is just amazing. Not to mention, you gotta think, it could also be kind of dangerous. So when you're putting it together, you really gotta know what you're doing.
One, that thing's gonna run hot.
And yeah, it's also going to run very fucking hot.
2, you have to program all of that yourself. 3, you program that for one fucking song.
Yeah. But regardless,
it's well
it
made.
was worth it. It was worth it
the guy who
because
handmade. Yeah, he
fucking-
handmade this.
Yeah.
It was just well made.
It was worth it in the end because it's just absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's very well done.
All right, so Ace, we were starting to wrap things up. Would you like to go over one more topic?
Nope. If you're wrapping it up, don't let me keep going.
Yeah.
2 hours.
So, one interesting thing. So that suit, like I know, it's actually really amazing. Like I saw a photo of like the interior of it. It is just strings of LEDs.
Yeah, it is literally just LED.
I can pull it up real quick. I know exactly who sent the tweet out.
I have a friend who has a bodysuit with LEDs in it as well, but it's only on like the front part of it, and like it does kind of like rainfall and like also like a heart shape, but it's all blue, like blue LEDs. But yeah, no, that guy went like all out with like the RGB reactive and all that jazz. It looks really fucking cool.
I'm trying to find it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
When did I originally send this fucking thing in?
I'm not sure, but this was posted May 29th.
Alright, so I'm way fucking past where it would be. Alright.
I'm looking. Do you want the Twitter post that we were just watching?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the tweet with the LEDs in it.
Ah, okay. I have found it.
On the Twitter post too. Yeah.
Oh.
I have found it, and I'm going to just this looks like a torture chamber.
Yeah, okay.
This is what the U.S. military uses to interrogate terrorists.
Right.
Oh my god.
I mean, we've already established it runs hot.
Yeah.
It has to. You know, like
I don't care how many fans you put in that thing. I don't think the fans are gonna help that much.
the fans are blowing hot air. Like
circulation is nice and all, but with that. Fucking luck, buddy.
Your whole body is on fire.
Yeah. Let's circulate that even more.
God.
It's impressive. It's super impressive. I would not wear it.
How are you feeling in there? My blood is boiling.
Keep it up, dude. You're doing a good job.
Meanwhile, on the inside of the suit,
Yeah.
Nobody hears it over that fight song.
In fursuits, no one can hear you scream.
Yeah, I would hate to think how hot it is, because like when I transitioned from my Fennec suit, which was like a lot lighter weight, to my hyena suit, which is a lot heavier, it's so much hotter. And I'm just thinking, okay, now imagine fursuit with like running live wires with just heat.
It's also only LEDs, to be fair, so it's not high power.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're also looking at digigrade versus planigrade suits,
Yeah.
which
Well,
has a
also-
massive effect.
Also, More for Life used a lot thicker faux fur, so
Thick.
thick, yes. Thickums.
the thickest of the thicks.
Yep.
This was a good time though. I enjoyed this one.
The hair.
I'm sorry I missed literally all of it.
Dude, you are fine. Don't apologize for anything, yeah? Like I said, if you want to pick one more topic, I'm okay with it.
No.
Okay. Alright, Jay,
Straightforward.
What?
Shorten to the point.
Short to the point? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay. But I appreciate everyone coming in. Nocturne, I appreciate you accepting to do this bullshit with us.
Hell yeah.
Again.
So, no, this is Nocturne's first time on the podcast.
Is it?
It
Yes.
is.
Oh,
He's done Uno with us.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Speaking of, who wants to do Uno this
Confused.
Saturday?
What
Maybe. Yeah, I need to know what time because I think I might be going to a laser tag thing.
Because I also have
Ooh.
my VR chat meetups on Saturdays.
Oh,
Oh, fuck
ew.
yeah, okay. What time is everyone available at?
Saturday. I'm probably.
We could do it Friday or Thursday. I'm fucking available.
You know what? I feel
Clearly.
like Friday would be better.
Let's do Friday. Even though
Nico?
it's fucking Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be open on Friday.
Yeah! All
Your
right.
microphone did
Well-
not like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
That sounded so fucking gargly.
So-
So what we're doing is Uno Friday.
We're gonna be
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
around with Uno on Friday. Yeah. So until then, I'm Ryan. That's Lico. There's Ace. Nocturne. Thank you for coming in once again. Until next time, we'll be back later.
Bye.